puppy. It's time for you to walk the plank, you scurvy dog. Get it, scurvy dog. Hi there, RONZO'S. I'm back today. Today I'm going to make a sword that was requested by balloonmanmike and Willacetheclown. You're going to need 3 balloons, unless the child doesn't want a belt or a scabbard or a sheath. I'm going to make the belt red. I always ask the kids what color they want, and sometimes, a lot of boys, red, blue, and green. I'm going to use the green one. You only blow it up about, 3/4 of the way for the handle of the sword. And then, a lot of times the boys will ask for gray or silver for the blade. Sometimes they ask for red because they want it to look bloody or something like that. But anyway, to make the belt, I'm going to show you how to make the belt first. This is a standard belt that everybody makes for a child. You want to blow it up just almost all the way, let a little air out of it. You'll need some room to do a little twisting. What you do is to measure the child, you make a little bubble, and then go around the child's. I go above their waist and below their chest, around the abdomen. A lot of people are timid about getting around children and touching them like that. I do it to a halfway point, so I'm not getting anywhere near, parts of the body. I hate to be a little graphic here, but, that's something we're all concerned about. Sometimes the child, while I'm putting it on, will want to push it down to the waist. I said, no, let me go ahead and fix it, and then you can push it down where you want it to, and then it's all fine and dandy. Anyway, you make a measurement around the child's waist, and you lock twist it into that little bubble. So let's say the child is about that big around. If the child is really big or an adult, a teenager, you may have to use 2 balloons. Then, kind of squeeze your balloon and make a flower petal, a circle, quite a bit smaller, but big enough to put the sword in. Sometimes I kind of stretch it like that. Kind of lock your balloons together to where it kind of looks like this. And normally when you put a sword on, if you're right-handed, you put this part over here on your left side, and you're reaching around and grabbing your sword and going on guard or whatever. Or, if the child's left-handed, they'll reach this way. Some kids, even if they're right-handed, they like to reach over here. Excuse me. Now that's the belt. Now, to make the handle, you're going to take your green balloon and you're going to make a tulip twist. That's where you push your finger inside the balloon, you grab the knot, and then pull and twist. I know it's a little difficult there to see that, but you make a tulip twist like that. Now, you're going to want to make 2 ear twists. And the first ear twist, you want to grab that knot and twist it in. That makes the tulip twist to where it won't come undone. I know it's hard to see in there, but the knot is right there inside of the ear twist. Make a second ear twist, and then line up your tulip twist where it's on the very top. So you have your tulip twist and your 2 ear twists. Now, you kind of measure, the child's hand, you want to make it a little bit longer, so about 6 inches long or so, maybe just a tad bit longer, a tad bit shorter, and then make 2 more ear twists at the end of that 6-inch bubble. Now, to make the under part of the handle, you're going to take and make a loop where it kind of looks like that. You want an opening there where they can hold on to you don't want it too close so they can't put their hand in there, but you don't want it too far down. You want it about something like that where they can slip their hand in, and then wrap the rest of that balloon around your 2 ear twists where the tulip twist is at. Get rid of the rest of your balloon, tie it off, and then wrap it around real good and tie the knot. Now this right here, this is your handle that you're going to hang on to. Now, like I said, the boys like to ask for gray, sometimes red, like a bloody sword, for the blade. You're going to blow this balloon up all the way, but you're not going to use it all. I like a nice round edge in for the sword. Now, you're going to kind of judge either child, because you don't want to make it too long where if it's around their waist and the sword is dragging on the ground, because then it'll pop. So, judge the child, how tall the child is, and then make a bubble from the very end, the tip of the balloon, not from the nozzle balloon, and then let go of the rest of the air, and then tie it off. That way, you have a nice round edge. Now, what you do is you take, in those two ear twists, not by the tool twist, but at the other end, you take and wrap the stringy part of your balloon that you let the air out around the ear twist, and then you take the inflated part and wrap it around the ear twist. You want to get it in there nice and tight. Then you take your scissors, cut off the rest of the dangly, and then kind of get it lined up for it, just like that. Sometimes I want to give the sword a little bit of a bend, you know. And then one thing I do with every child, boy or girl, I have them get down on one knee, and it's time for the knighting ceremony. If I have time, sometimes in a falsetto, queen-like, queen mother voice, I go, "Of the Queen of England, I hereby dub thee, sir," and whatever the child's name is. And I'm dubbing them on their shoulder, and on the top of their head. And when I hit them on the top of their head, I go, bam! Now, it doesn't hurt. It's a balloon, okay? It's a balloon. But it's funny. The kids smile most of the time. Or the parents laugh. A lot of times the kids will laugh. And then I take the sword. Sometimes they want to take the sword away from me. I put it in their scabbard just like that. They can take it out whenever they want to. Excuse me. Also, I explain to the parents, this is so flexible. All they have to do, depending on the child's body size, they can either have the child put their hands way up in the air and then pull the belt off their child, or have them push it all the way down and then step out of it if they're in a place that's safe, not on the rocky ground or the grass. And they can take so that way they can sit down to eat, or they can get in the car. But anyway, that's how I make my sword. I like it this way because it uses more than just the one balloon sword. It's fancier, and it gives it more of a definition of what a sword looks like. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do me a big favor. Subscribe, rate, and comment. Bye-bye.